Happy St. Tuesday, everyone. Since it's 5th of the month, I thought it would be good to go with something that isn't done that often. So we'll do Team Villains this time, though tells me it's only expect the 5th week of the month. It will hopefully happen and resolved in against still. For this fight, we'll be fighting against the beacon will be Bad Wolf, made by Sentinel, Project Moon Sentinels, as I was with, but once more, it comes in a box, so we'll see instead. This Symbian is based around Moon Lobotomy Corporation or Library of Runa. Please play them. A wolf that just follows the broad thought. There's no way a wolf could be a good guy. They're all villains. No matter what one tries, their instincts will come sooner or later, and they'll become the monster that eat kids and pigs. Behan will be back. Wolf doesn't really care about the fight. He just tries to eat something, but if he eats enough, he'll wake up what he's destined to be. For this fight, he'll be fighting alongside the Hermit of the Azure Forest for returning custom, and Saint Hammer and Anvil. This fight will be in the welfare team, and for the heroes we have Daedalus Power Up, Chrono-Ranger Best of Times, and a variant for Hercules, Hero to Hero. As you can see, also for the 5th week, also mostly grind stuff that I made, as usual, as how K-Work usually does. So yeah, let's begin. So we'll start doing we'll explain their setup and such during their turn. So first we'll go with Hammer and Anvil. So for them is Citizen Hammer. At the start of the game, Citizen Hammer enters play as soon as of the dawn side up. Cards are revealed from the top of the Citizen Hammer and Anvil's deck until one position card is revealed and put into play. All revealed cards are shuffled back into the Citizen's Hammers and Anvil's deck. For the position that we got is Wildfire. Position. We can display the strong all other position cards. At the end of Season Hammer's and Anvil's turn, Season Hammer deals each non-villain target 1 fire damage, and Season Hammer and Season Anvil regain 1 HP each. For gameplay, Season Hammer is immune to damage dealt by Season Anvil, and at the end of Season Hammer's and Anvil's turn, Season Hammer deals the non-villain target with the second highest HP to fire damage. Meanwhile, for Anvil we have, at the start of the game, Citizen Anvil enters play, Guardian of the Dawn side up. Hammer and Shield is put into play, and Citizen Hammers and Anvil deck is shuffled. For that card we have Hammer and Shield, Relic. Reduce damage dealt to Citizen Anvil by 1 at the end of the beat of Citizen Hammers and Anvil's turn. Citizen Anvil deals the hero with the highest HP to melee damage. For gameplay we have Citizen Anvil is immune to damage dealt by Citizen Hammer, and at the end of Citizen Hammers and Anvil's turn, if Citizen Hammer is incapacitated, Citizen Hammer character card flips and it returns 17 HP. Now for play we get Cleansing Flames, 1 shot. Since the hammer deals each non-being target 1 fire damage, each being target gains 1 HP. So just a simple AoE 1. And they are in 1 but they're at full. Then end of turn. Second highest takes 2 damage, that would be Daedalus. Then we do AoE 1. And then we get highest 2 melee damage, that would be Hercules. And technically hammer is not compensated, so they don't get back to the health. Alright, Daedalus, we're going to play Graviton Cannon. Equipment. At the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more cards in your hand, Daedalus deals himself 4 fire damage, then destroy this card. At the start of your turn, Daedalus deals 1 target 5 damage, then draw 5 cards. Then we're going to use their base power, Emergency Shunt. Power, the next time Daedalus will deal himself damage related to the non-hero target with the lowest HP. Draw a card. Keep in mind that power can technically be used multiple times, and each effect is done different. So, with that, draw. Then Hermit for their setup is at the start of the game, put Hermit of the Azure Forest character card into play, false friend side up. Reveal cards from this deck until a Hermit staff is revealed, put into play, and shuffle the revealed cards. Gameplay. Reduce the first damage dealt to this card each turn by 2. At the end of the Hermit of the Azure Forest turn, he deals the hero target with highest HP. Once I get damage, relate the next damage dealt to that hero to Hermit of the Azure Forest. And for the Hermit staff, abnormality. Whenever Hermits of the Azure Forest are a non-hero abnormality other than Hermit staff would be dealt damage related to this card. When this card is destroyed, Hermit of the Azure Forest deals the hero with the highest HP, one irreducible psychic damage. We're going to play Betray of a Friend. The two hero targets with the highest HP deal each other 2 melee damage. That will be Heracles, or Hercules I mean, and Daedalus. So they also not healing themselves, so they don't get the reaction yet. Then highest takes 1 damage, that's Hercules, and the next damage I did is related to Hermit. So with that done, we go to Chrono-Ranger. We're going to play. So in contract, one shot. Search your deck for a bounty card and put it into play. Shuffle your deck. Chrono-Ranger may deal a target 1 projectile damage. So we're going to get, by any means, ongoing bounty. Play this card next to a non-hero target. Increase damage dealt to that target by 1. When a target is played, destroy this card. We're going to play it next to the we're going to play next to Season Hammer, and then we're going to do 1 damage. We're going to shoot the Hammer and Shield, and there we go. Then we're going to use the base power through purpose. Select a non-hero target until after the next time you use a power. All bounty cards also affect that target and are not destroyed when that target is played. We're going to shoot the Hermit, so we're going to use this token to refer to that. So there we go. We draw. That's all. Big Dan will be back Wolf. For its setup, we put Big and Will Be Bad Wolf into play, Born Monster setup, then we search Big and Will Be Bad Wolf deck for the wolf and put it in the Bid and Trash. We shuffle Big and Will Be Bad Wolf deck. So, so there we go. We will treat the card, but it's not in play right now, so we'll see that for later. For gameplay, whenever an effect of Big and Will Be Bad Wolf card destroys a card or Big and Will Be Bad Wolf is a non-character target to 0 HP, put it under this card. At the end of Big and Will Be Bad Wolf turn, if there are 3 or more cards under Big and Will Be Bad Wolf, put the wolf from the trash into play. Otherwise, if the wolf is not in play, he deals the non-instructable target with the lowest HP other than himself to raise all melee damage. We play, we get just a wolf, one shot. Play the top card of the environment deck. If a target is played this way, Big and will be bad wolf deals the target and the hero with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Otherwise, it deals the target with the lowest HP on itself 2 melee damage. So we play it and we get Heart of Aspiration, Abnormality. Play this card in the hero player with the least cards in play. Increase damage dealt by targets in this player by 1. At the end of this player's turn, each target in this player that didn't deal damage this turn deals the hero with the highest HP 1 melee damage. No matter what, that's Heracles since they have no setup, and Chrono-Ranger and Daedalus at least have one setup. So there we go. Unfortunately, card wasn't a target, so it deals the lowest 2 damage. That would be the Hermit Staff. And then, end of turn, they don't get defeat, so they hit for 2 more damage to staff, and that's it. Hercules. They're going to play the Nemean Lion. One shot labor. Hercules himself to 4 your infernal damage. Hercules deals a target X times 2 melee damage, where is the amount of damage Hercules took this way. So they're going to deal himself 4 damage, which then is going to redirect it to Hermit, which then goes to the staff, so that's gone. And then he deals highest 1 damage, that would be Hercules. Then no damage was dealt to Hercules this way, so there we go. And they don't get to do effect, but then we're going to use their power. A true divine hero. Choose a target or choose a hero target. Relate the next damage dealt to a target to Hercules. We're going to choose Chrono-Ranger, so just remind us, here we go. We draw, we dealt damage this turn, so we don't have to worry about the effect of the heart, the environment. We get doubt, ordeal, done. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-ordeal target with lowest HP 1 melee damage. Whenever this card destroys a target, it deals each non-ordeal target 1 unit psychic damage. So with that, we then hit lowest for 1 damage. That would be nothing else and Hammer and Shield. And speaking of that, we go now to Season's Hammers and Anvil start. So we get another wildfire. So this just basically just moved this a bit. So there are changes now a bit. Doesn't matter too much. Second highest takes 2 damage. That would be we're going to say Heracles here. Then Hammer doesn't revive. Anvil doesn't revive Hammer. Highest takes 2 damage. That would be Chrono-Ranger, but instead we redirect the damage to Hercules. Then AoE 1 to all non-million targets, so that means that they actually get to hit out. That's all. Daedalus, they're going to use the power, or sorry, the start of turn happens, so we deal 5 damage and draw 5. We're going to hit the Hammer and Shield. Then we draw 5. Then from that, we're going to play Icarus Barbandrent. One shot. Draw 4 cards. Deals up to 3 targets, 3 damage each. If the Icarus in play, scrap up to 2 cards. So we draw 4 more, and we deal 2 targets 3. That gets rid of the shield. So there we go. The DR is now gone, and that lets us here 2 more targets for 3. So we're going to choose the Hermit, so that becomes 4, and then also Anvil. Power, they're going to set up another one. So they draw phase. The graviton cannot happen, so they would deal themselves 4 damage, 4 fire damage, which instead is redirected to Anvil, so they take 5. And this gets destroyed. Fortunately, but still worth it. Lose 1 use of this. Hermit, we get another stuff. End of turn, the highest this time is Chrono-Ranger, so their next damage will go to them. So there we go. Chrono-Ranger's turn. We're going to play Eye on the Prize. One shot. Chrono-Ranger may deal 1 target 1 projectile damage. You may draw a card, you may play a card. We're going to hit the Hermit staff, goes to the Hermit, goes back to Hermit, so staff I mean. Then there we go, we draw. Then we're going to play Display Summary. Search your deck or trash for an equipment card and put it into play. You search your deck, shuffle your deck, Chrono-Ranger may deal 1 target 1 projectile damage. So we're going to search for nothing other than the compound bound equipment. Ranger deals 1 target 1 projectile damage and 1 damage of your choice. So from that, we're then going to hit the Hermit for 2 damage twice. That gets rid of the effect now. So now only Anvil has that. And we draw. Behead will be Bad Wolf. We get just another copy of Just a Wolf. We play top of environment. We get You Must Be Happy. Can hero player with the most cards in play. At the end of this player's turn, destroy a non-character card in this player, then play the top card of the deck that card belong to. So we have to play this next to Ranger no matter what, since they have the most cards. Then that's not a target, so lowest takes 2. That's here. End of turn, it hits the staff for 2 damage, so that eats it. And it still got destroyed, so that means that we get to hit high 6-1 damage. That's Chrono-Ranger. And there we go. Hercules, they're going to play the Ambrosia. One shot. Hercules may deal himself 4 irresolvable radiant damage. If he takes damage his way, choose 1. Search your deck and transfer an ongoing or equipment card, put it into play. If you search your deck, this way shuffle it. Draw 4 cards, or Hercules gains 10 HP. He hits himself for 5 instead. And then we're going to search for an ongoing or equipment card. So we're going to get the club, equipment, relic, limited. Power, you may play a labor card. Power, Heracles deals a target 3 melee damage. So now we have an actual consistent way to deal damage. We're then going to use the power to deal 3 melee damage, increase to 5 as we see Anvil. There we go. And we draw, we deal damage, so we're fine there. So we don't need to do damage to any heroes. Then we go to environment. We play Process of Understanding, Ordeal, Noon. At the end of the environment turn, this card moves to the play area with the non attack with the lowest HP it isn't already in. Whenever this card moves to a different play area, it deals each non-attack in that play area 2 melee damage. End of turn, lowest takes 1 damage. That's Anvil who takes 2. And then the process moves now to this play area and hits everything else there for 2. That defeats Anvil, destroying the bounty. But it was quite worth it. And there we go. Seeing Hammer Anvil now. We play, we get Pro Pyro Hammer, one shot. Season Anvil deals a hero target with the highest HP to me damage. Season Hammer deals each non-being target 1 fire damage. Fortunately, Anvil's already incapacitated, so it doesn't do that much, but we still get the AoE 1. Then end of turn, second highest takes 2 damage. We'll say that's Daedalus. And then, oh wait, also first of all, we should have done the incapacitated effect. Instead of using Hammer's turn, the being target with HP regains 2 HP. That would have been Hammer themselves. AoE 1 once more, and that's it. Daedalus, they're going to play Fly Free, one shot, discard a card, either play 1 card or discard to your hand. We're going to discard a card, then we're going to play the Icarus, Equipment Limited. Start your turn, you may discard a card, you may use 1 additional power during your power phase. So, our first power, we're going to use the base power again. Hermit. We get Close-Minded Rage. Place card next to a hero without a copy of this card. Read all non-psychic damage that hero deals to Hermit of the Azure Forest and raise it by 1. We're going to choose Heracles actually because they do have self-damage, so it has a good way to actually use it right now. Then end of turn, high stakes 1, that's Chrono-Ranger, and we get the reaction once more. Speaking of that, Chrono-Ranger's turn, we're going to play Ranger's Mark. One shot. Select one bounty card from your trash and put it into play. Chrono-Ranger may deal one target, one projectile damage. We're going to get By Any Means once more. Play it here. Then deal 2 damage to Hammer. Then use the power on Chrono-Ranger to just put that once more on Hermit. That lets us draw a card. We have to destroy a card on this play area. So we can only destroy the compound bounce if we cannot destroy Chrono-Ranger ourselves. And then we play top. With Terrible Trick Strike, one shot, Chrono-Ranger deals one target 2 melee damage, Chrono-Ranger deals a target 1 projectile damage. We're going to react all of that damage to Hermit, so that's a total of 5. And that's it. Big Will Be Bad Wolf. We play Hunger. Big Will Be Bad Wolf deals the target with the lowest HP other than himself, 3 melee damage, then he regains HP, or is the amount of damage dealt this way. If a being target is dealt damage this way, play a token of their deck. The lowest right now is the Doubt, so he eats it, heals back to full. He's already full, so it doesn't matter. End of turn, he then hits the Price of Understanding. That's it. Hercules, they're going to play Cerberus, Hound of Hades, Equipment, Labor Limited. At the start of your turn, either Heracles deals himself 3 residual infernal damage or destroy this card. Reduce damage dealt to Heracles by 1, increase damage dealt by Heracles to non-hero targets by 1. Then power, they're going to use the club once more, that automatically is directed to Hermit, which becomes a total of 6 damage. There we go, we draw, end of turn, they deal damage, so we're good there. Environment, we get Welfare Team Agent. When this card is played, will be next to an equipment or an abnormality card. At the end of the environment turn, one player may use a power or activate an end of turn effect on the card this card is next to. So then we're going to put the card next to the club. So then end of turn, the lowest target is the then it actually is here, since technically the Welfare Team Agent is in this area, so it deals all targets there 2 damage. So that's Heracles, who only takes 1, and the agent. So there we go. Then we get to use the power. We're going to use the power in the club to deal 6 damage exactly. And there we go. Another one has been beaten. Hammer Anvil's turn. First of all, lowest regains 2 HP being a target, so that would be Hammer, who's at full. Then we play Scorching Snap. See, Hermit deals the hero with the highest HP to fire damage, but the next damage dealt by that target. So highest is Chrono-Ranger, and the next damage it is prevented. Then second highest takes 2 damage, that's still Chrono-Ranger. They really hate him right now. And then AoE 1. Icarus, they're going to discard a card from start of turn. They're going to play another fly free. Discard this. Then play Matter Collapser. Equipment at the end of your turn, you have 7 normal cards in your hand. Deals himself for fire damage and then destroy this card. Power, draw 1 card. Deals 1 target 1 melee, 1 energy, and 1 radiant damage. Power, we're going to use that power just now, draw a card, and hit a total of 6 damage to Hammer. So there we go. Draw phase. We're going to skip it. This we have more than 7 cards. Yeah, we do. So then this gets destroyed. We deal ourselves 4 damage, but instead it goes to lowest, which get rid of the agent, but we need to get rid of that no matter what. Hermit. We get this start of turn, and start of Hermit of the Azure Forest turn. The hero with the highest HP deals himself 2 psychic damage. That would be Daedalus, which hey gets redirected to lowest, which is now the Price of Understanding. So thank you there. Chrono-Ranger, we're going to play Sudden Contract again. This time we're going to get the Ultimate Target, Ongoing Bounty. Place card next to a non-hero target, increase damage dealt by Chrono-Ranger to the target by 1. The first time that target deals damage each turn, you may use a power. So there we go. It has a specific +1 taken now. And damage option. So there, that's nice. We deal 1 damage. We're going to hit hitting hammer. Then power. We're going to copy the effects here to play right now. So that way they basically have an extra +1. We draw. We have to destroy a card here. There's no card to destroy, so there we go. Behan will be Bad Wolf's turn. They play Claws of Savagery. One shot. Destroy up to 2 hero ongoing or equipment cards. Behan will be Bad Wolf deals the hero with the lowest HP 2 melee damage X times, where he's 2 minus the number of cards destroyed this way. So we want to destroy cards, so just because of that, we're going to get rid of the Icarus and actually the Cerberus Hound of Hades. So that will deal damage 0 times. That actually does give 2 cards to put under. So they technically will destroy a card from his deck, so there we go. Which, hey, the end of turn happens. There are 3 or more cards under him. So we put the wolf from the trash into play. So let's read it now. The wolf, true nature. At the start of the end turn, destroy a card under Behan will be Bad Wolf. If no card is destroyed this way, destroy this card. If Behan will be Bad Wolf is dealt 3 or more damage in a single turn, he becomes immune to damage for the rest of the turn. At the end of it, and will be Bad Wolf, this Behan will be Bad Wolf deals each hero target 2 melee damage and the gains here gains 2 HP. So there we go. That's basically works for us. Um, yeah, so we may take the AoE 2 and he heals for 2, but he's at full array, so it doesn't matter. Hercules, they're going to play pushing forward. Ongoing limited. Whenever Hercules will be dealt damage, you may increase it by 1. The first time each turn Hercules is dealt damage, he may deal a target 2 melee damage. So he has a partial +1 we can use at the moment. They're going to use the power on the club to heal for a total of 5 damage to Hammer. And that's it. We draw. And after we deal damage, so we're good there. Environment. We play another agent. This time we're going to put it again next to the club because that's actually perfect for us. As then, with that done, we can use the power and deal just enough damage to beat Sinsin Hammer. And with that, we heal lowest highest HP or being with the lowest HP by 2. That's Behan will be at 12, so nothing happens there. And yeah, that's all. Daedalus, they're going to play the Immortality's Burden. Ongoing limited, at the end of your turn, deals again 2 HP. If Daedalus is ever the only active hero, destroy this card. So, power, they're going to use their base power, draw card, that's all. Hermit, high deals of 2 damage. Hey, that's Daedalus, so that means that he's going to hit Mayhem will be bad for 2 damage. Also, we should take use the power, but it didn't matter because this. So, yeah. Chrono-Ranger, they're going to play the Neurotoxin Dart Thrower equipment. Chrono-Ranger deals 1 target 1 toxic damage, reduce damage dealt by that target by 1 till start of your next turn. We're going to then use that power, hit for 2 damage. This is now gone. And the wolf has -1 damage dealt. We draw, and of turn we destroy this, and we play top. We have a signed contract. So now we're going to search for Dead or Alive. Ongoing bounty. Place card next to a non-hero target. At the start of your turn, Chrono-Ranger regains 1 HP. When that target is paid, draw a card and destroy this card. So there we go. We hit for 1 damage, which becomes 2 for Chrono-Ranger. So there, that's a bit nice there. Wolf. Start of turn, we're going to destroy 1 card. So this card should be gone because the character got incapacitated. So there we go. We're then going to destroy the one from Daedalus, because why not? Then we play the Roll of the Wolf. One shot. If there are any cards under Big Hand will be Bad Wolf, he deals the hero with the highest HP 5 melee damage, then destroy a card under Big Hand will be Bad Wolf. Always destroy hero going or equipment card. So we're going to destroy this one next, and high stakes 5, that's still Daedalus. And end of turn, first Chrono gets a power, doesn't matter. End of turn, we do AoE 2 to only hero targets, and hero gains 2 HP. That's all. Heracles, oh wait, first of all, Heracles took damage, so he gets to hit for 2 damage, which becomes 3. He's immune to damage, doesn't matter, it's a new turn. Heracles' turn, they're going to play Love for Humanity. One shot. Search your deck and trash for a target and put into play. If your deck is searched this way, shuffle it. Each hero target gains 1 HP. We're going to search for Castor, Audience. Whenever Hercules is dealt damage, Hercules regains 1 HP. At the end of your turn, Hercules may deal himself 2 irreducible radiant damage. If he takes damage this way, you may play a card or use a power. Then everyone regains 1 HP. Then power, we're going to use the club to deal total of 3, 4, just 4 damage. He becomes immune to damage for the rest of the turn, so we cannot hit him. We then draw a card. End of turn, we deal damage, so we're good there. And Hercules is going to hit himself for 2 damage. He heals 1. Which becomes 3 because of the Heart of Aspirations. He still takes 2. And he's going to play Ambrosia to take 4 damage and then heal for 10. So now he's a better spot. Environment. We get Unexpected Effect. When he's kind of spray, read cards from the environment deck until the normality is revealed. Put into play and shuffle the revealed cards into the environment deck. At the end of the environment turn, discard each target takes psychic damage, where is the number of abnormal cards in their play area. Then destroy this card. So we're going to get an abnormality. We get the Portrait of Another World. Abnormality, when this card is in play, moves to a hero play area, then a hero in another play area against the portrait keyword. When a portrait target will be dealt damage related to target this player instead. So we get to choose any play area. We're going to choose Chrono-Ranger's play area, and then so against the portrait keyword, we're going to choose Heracles since they have Waste Radix Revive. End of turn, we're going to use the power on the club to hit the wolf for a total of 4 damage. They're immune to damage, doesn't matter. Hammer Anvil's turn, they heal for 2 HP the wolf. That's all. Daedalus. They're going to play Eureka Moment. One shot. You may destroy one ongoing environment card, discard 1 card. We're going to get off You Must Be Happy to let Chrono-Ranger actually get to use powers. And then we discard a card. There we go. Power, we're going to set up this again. Draw. Skip one of turn. Hero draw phase and then heal for 2. Start of turn. We would hit for 2 HP, but instead it goes to the employee, which is annoying, but at least we don't take damage, so that's nice. Chrono-Ranger, we're going to play the Masada Equipment. Chrono-Ranger deals 1 target X zero energy damage, raise the number of bounty cards in play. We're going to use that power to hit the wolf for 3 damage. He's immune to damage now. We draw. That's all. The wolf, we destroy the last card here. Then we play. We get Hunger. Once more, he hits lowest. That's unfortunately the agent, so this goes under, and they regain 3 HP. Oh yeah, also we forgot we should have dealt 1 damage to these 2. End of turn, AoE 2 to all hero targets. Hercules regains 1. Also, Chrono gets to deal 3 more damage here. Hercules will try to hit, but they're immune to damage, so we can't. Also, he should heal 1 from earlier. And then he regains 2. There we go. Hercules. They're going to play Herculean Exodus. Equipment Relic Limited. Increase infernal damage dealt to Hercules by 1. Power, Hercules deals himself 0 reducible infernal damage. Search your deck, hand and trash for labor and put into play. If your deck is searched this way, shuffle it, destroy this card. We're going to use that power and search for 1 labor and put into play. Actually, we're going to search trash. Search for the Nemean Lion to deal ourselves a total of 6 damage actually, because we still have the +1 from this. That will be only 5 because our +1 because we're healing here. So that lets us deal a total of 12 damage to the wolf. So they're at 4 HP. They're immune to damage, but that was worth it, I'd say. This gets destroyed. Draw phase without damage, so we don't need to worry about it. And that will be all. Environment, we get Theresia, Abnormality. Place card in the player of the player with the least cards in their hand. The player that controls this player draws an additional card during their draw phase. At the end of this player's turn, if the player that controls this player has 7 or more cards in hand, that player discards cards until they have one card in their hand, then destroy this card. So we're going to put it here because they're the person with the least cards, and they get a plus draw basically. Now, in end of turn, then here the wolf regains 2 HP. We go to Daedalus. We're going to play. Yeah, the Master Collapser again, deal 3 damage, draw the card, then we hit ourselves for 4 damage. This is destroyed. That's all. Hermit happens, Ranger himself to damage. As then they're going to play Ranger's Mark. So we get a bounty here. We're going to get by any means once more. And with that, we deal 1 damage. We become exactly 3, which is just what we need. So they're defeated. Their incap, just as a check, is a star of beaten will be bad wolf turn. The hero target with the lowest HP deals himself 2 psychic damage. So yeah, with that, we still have a few cards to see here, as we didn't even see targets in this thing. So let's see what we get, or what we haven't seen. Porcupus, abnormality. Whenever a player discards a card, if they have any cards in their hand, a hero they control gains 1 HP. Otherwise, a hero they control deals himself 5 reusable toxic damage. This card is immune to projectile damage. At the end of Behan will be Bad Wolf turn. One player discards 3 cards. The Hunter, abnormality. At the end of Behan will be Bad Wolf turn. This card deals Behan will be Bad Wolf to projectile damage. The first time each turn a target other than this card deals damage to Behan will be Bad Wolf. This card deals the source of the damage 3 projectile damage. Snow White's Apple, abnormality. The first time each turn each hero target regains HP, this card deals that hero 3 result toxic damage. At the end of Behan will be Bad Wolf. The 3 hero target with the highest HP regain 1 HP. Tail Assault as Time, one shot. Search Big and Will Be Bad Wolf deck for the Hunter and put into play. Shuffle Big and Will Be Bad Wolf deck. If no card enters play this way, Big and Will Be Bad Wolf regains 10 HP. Beauty and the Beast, abnormality. Whenever this card will be destroyed, it first deals the hero with the highest HP 3 psychic damage, then shuffle it into Big and Will Be Bad Wolf deck. When this card would go under Big and Will Be Bad Wolf, instead put it on put the top card of Big and Will Be at Wolf under it and shuffle it into Big and Will Be at Wolf deck. How? One shot. Big and Will Be at Wolf deals each other target 1 sonic damage. When a target is destroyed this way, repeat the text on this card. Instincts. Ongoing. At the end of Big and Will Be at Wolf turn, Big and Will Be at Wolf regains 2 HP. The first time each turn Big and Will Be at Wolf is dealt damage by another target, he is the source of the damage to melee damage. Don't touch me. Abnormality. Where this card would be dealt damage, you may make it irreducible and relate it to a hero. When this card is destroyed, play the top card of each deck into an order with a big and will be bad wolf deck. And that's everything. As we see, the deck is kind of more hero friendly if you're able to at least control it, as if it will help you damage beaten targets while also without actually doing much until you let it go for too long. So I'd say it works well in that sense. It is meant to be easier decks to make it more balanced to play in team balance basically. So with that done, uh, thanks once more. Thanks for watching. Sentinels of the Multiverse owned by Greater Games. Please support the official release, no matter how hard it may be now. If you want to search for uh, Daedalus Power Out, you can find it in Walker's Workbench. For Hercules Hero to Hero, you can either find it on Sentinels of Ragnarok, the Pit's Bolt, or Weird Machinations of SOTM. If you want to search for Welfare Team, the Hermit of the Azure Forest, or Big Will Be at Wolf, you can find it in Project Moon Sentinels. Once more, thanks for watching. Goodbye.